Hello and welcome to Marpit. This is Make It Plain with Tracy. And in Make It Plain with Tracy, we take our time to discuss life's principles, concepts, strategies, theories, and the likes, So the whole aim is to simplify them. We've come a long way and it's been interesting so far because we dissect different topics, across the various months. So this is the month of May. I'd like to say Happy New Month. I think maybe just Nigerians do that. I don't think but so Happy New Month, and of course I wish us the best this month. But this month presents to us something I find really interesting. We're going to be talking about momentum. Okay, momentum. And I'm not here alone, so like I said, January we talked about ability, February we looked at clarity, March we looked at advancement, and then in April we looked at commitment. So from our various perspectives, we dissected these topics from the concept, the explanations, introductions, what it means, what it doesn't mean, and how to challenge ourselves, around it. So momentum is something really that strikes you. There are some people who claim that they are naturally, goal-oriented, self-motivated and all that. So how about those who are naturally not so, enthusiastic about stuff? So what would you have them say about momentum? So today I have a very special friend from ages past, and then right now we're here together and it's really amazing. He's Dr. Tayo Isijola, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he's almost 25 years. I was just calculating before. So welcome once again.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you.
It's a pleasure.
All right. So he's Dr. Tayo. I'll let him do the rest of the introduction. And I will tell you why I selected you especially for May edition.
Okay.
We've come a long way from when we were in school, way back, in RSU. And then much later I heard you left and then you went to Uniport. And then I knew you as an engineer. And then now, so you've come through, an interesting part of life. And I would like you to share from your world of experience, the momentum, talking about force, energy, the inertia you need to travel through these various parts. We'd like to know from your perspective how it felt, how it feels, what were the drives at different. So it's going to be a long one for you, but please, we're going to have it for 2 weeks. So you're welcome, and then the floor is all yours. So let's know who you are to the audience, and then we'll get talking.
Thank you very much. My name is Tayo Isijola. I lecture at the Department of Theatre and Performing Arts, Wigwe University, Rivers State. Now to the topic. You see, momentum is a science phenomenon. I used to have this science background. And physics teaches that momentum is mass times velocity. But I know that's a vector quantity. What distinguishes a vector quantity from a scalar quantity is the presence of a direction. So momentum has to do with direction. I hear the trend of topics that has been going on since January. This topic applies to someone that has direction, someone that has a goal, someone that is moving towards something. So I would define momentum as the driving force, the force of motion. And a few things are very certain and important here. Whether you're succeeding, whether you are failing, whether you are not sure of where you're going, what is important is keep moving. When you're stuck, just keep moving, keep moving. It is when you stop, of course, the only place where we really stop is our demise. For everyone that is alive, we're growing, we're improving, we must keep moving. Let me share my story, if that will suffice. Back then in the University of Port Harcourt, the University of Science and Technology, I found myself studying computer engineering by my parents' parental imposition. I had wanted to do theatre arts. It's a dream I hatched at GSS 3. But my parents were vehemently opposed to this. So I couldn't resist. I got into the university. Like every other person, I got admission at 19. I should be excited. Like everyone is excited to be in school, but I wasn't happy. I wanted to do theatre arts. The only thing I could do was I found myself attending student Christian movements. Then I joined the drama group. I saw a platform where I could express momentum. And a few stints here and there helped in writing and directing. The coming year, in 200 level, I became the drama coordinator. And these I did with joy and fulfillment. I was happy I came to UST because I could see a drama group in fellowship. Then at the next year, I created this group, the Priesthood Theater. Would you remember Priesthood Theater?
You made me ask. If I didn't see it coming. I don't even know how I got involved.
Priesthood Theater in UST enabled me to now create content.
Wow, that's a platform.
Then I could express my courage. I could overcome the fears and doubts. I got validation from people. And then we felt we should take this outside campus, stop free show. And then we had this show at the cultural center. Paid for the hall. My father actually raised the 50K, which we paid for that hall. It was a gated show. It was a successful show. That year we did the Quest.
The Quest.
Yes. And then subsequently, I found myself going to University of Port Harcourt. What do I want to draw out of this? The goal is there. I have that impediment that my parents will not allow me. But in my space, I found a platform and I needed to exercise movement. I needed to intensify movement. I needed to exploit the opportunity so I can keep doing this thing, get consistent about it until when invariably an opportunity shows up.
Okay, so, if I may comment at this point, thank you so much for sharing, that part of your story. But I think something resonates really.
Okay.
Recognizing the opportunity, knowing when to jump in. Clearly, you were in a place you didn't find interesting.
Yes.
But you found an opportunity and you embrace it.
Exactly.
So I really say kudos to you, because somehow maybe I'll say you're natural. The energy is there, the momentum is there. But some scenario, some other person will encounter similar situation and that momentum will drop. That energy will drop. In fact, that might just be the end of everything for such a person. So what do you have to say to someone out there who might be experiencing low energy because of some setbacks?
Now, this is it. I know every goal comes with a big dream. There is always a gap between when that goal came and when the big dream will come. There are very many opportunities and chances around you. They may not be your platform, but please identify with such platform, exert energy, learn the ropes till invariably you find yourself at that very top. My mother used to say something. The way you handle some other person's activity is almost the same way you will handle yours. So you must learn how to do it on someone's platform till when your opportunity opens up, you find yourself doing much more.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Tayo. I think we'll stop here today. That's about enough for today. And I think we'll continue next week. So please don't go away. Subscribe to Map It, Make It Play with Tracy. Check me out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and we will continue next week with Dr. Tayo. It's been interesting, and I bet you don't want to miss our next edition. So next week, I won't unfold what's coming, but catch you live next week. Thank you.
All right, see you next week. Thank you.
All right, bye for now.